going on, Nicole?
I was muted. What's up?
I know. I was like, I don't hear anything.
Right. I realized as soon as I said it that I was muted. It's great.
Morning,
Tim, and everyone else who's watching.
26 viewers right now. I see some familiar faces tuning in. Got my cell phone here. See who's tuning in. Good deal. Happy, merry, late Christmas, Nicole. We were both.
And early New Year's.
Yeah, Happy New Year. What a great year 2020's been, Nicole.
I mean,
I couldn't ask for a better year.
Though. It has been a great year for growth for everyone, no matter what you do.
Right? There's a lot to be thankful for, though, from 2020.
Right? Yeah, great year, guys. Leave in the comments something positive that happened to you during 2020. Doesn't matter what it is. Just tell us let's get the positive comments going.
Yeah. All right. But today's show is a little bit different because this is kind of like an end of year wrap up for us. So it's going to be very not as many slides. We're just going to talk about some things that we accomplished, the city accomplished throughout the year, and get your traditional banter between me and Nicole talking about our year, right, Nicole?
Yeah, and we'll try to answer. Like always, we'll try to answer questions, and hopefully we explain some stuff, and you guys won't be able to see it, but I will cringe during a video we show you guys later, but it's my own reasons.
Are you saying it's bad quality?
No, I don't like the sound of my own voice.
Oh, you have a pleasant voice. Come on, Nicole.
We talked about this. I couldn't watch the council meeting.
All right, well, let's hit the ground running here. Let me get things going here. All right, resources. So when we are not live on social media, you can always get information from the city of Weatherford. Our main site is weatherfordtx.gov. We have a tourism website, experienceweatherford.com. And this is actually, I've been referring this website, the experienceweatherford.com website, to a lot of my fellow friends on social media as they have asked for places to go check out Christmas lights and holiday events. That's the official tourism brand for the city of Weatherford, experienceweatherford.com. We have our economic development website, which is chooseweatherford.com. And then we have our downtown bypass project website, heritagesquareweatherford.com. So when we are not live on social media, you can always get information, and the information that we're sharing with you each week is already available for you to access. So, but we do enjoy that you all tune in each week to ask us questions, unscripted, live, over the air. Is it over the airwaves, Nicole? Can we say that, or is that like old school?
No, I feel like that might be a little too old school, so maybe we just say like, thanks for tuning in while we're live online.
Over the fiber optic line. How does that sound?
You could say that.
We'll go with
that. Whether they're tuning in live or like after the fact on YouTube or on our cable channel, either way, right. I'm good with.
There's so many ways to get information now.
So many ways.
All right. Go for it, Nicole.
I have a screen delay. So Blake just talked about all our resources. Our mobile-friendly version of our website is My Weatherford. And what's really cool about it is it's also our 311, or for people who don't know that, it's our service request. Some people call them service tickets, but they're really service requests, where you can take pictures of down power lines, down trees. If you see... we had some people submitting when we were doing the fire hydrant flushing, doing that, which is always good because we'd rather you submit it and us be like, hey, yeah, that's us flushing a line versus us not know. So it's a really cool way. But you can also see our city calendar. So when all our upcoming meetings are, where they are, all the agendas, all of that is really cool. It's super easy to find on the My Weatherford app. And that app is getting a new facelift. So we hope to have that live soon for everyone really soon. I'm excited about that.
I am too. And then, of course, we have our other mobile app, Weatherford Eats. This is a free mobile app that you can download as well. It's available on the App Store and Google Play. Basically, this was launched at the beginning of the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, at the beginning of the year. We noticed that a lot of restaurants, when they were having to make adjustments based on direction from the governor of the state of Texas, they had to alter how they serve their customers. And so we created this free mobile app. That way they could go in and update their individual restaurant page and tell you all if they were doing curbside pickup, delivery, online ordering, so forth and so forth. And so this has turned into a really great mobile app. I use it often. Nicole? I don't know about you, Nicole, but I use it all the time.
Actually, all the time. Anytime I'm wanting food, I typically hit that up first. And I like it because some of our businesses really keep their listings updated. So like there's a couple out there that actually list every time they do a different special or holiday themed thing, whether it's food or small, like, you know, pre-COVID, they were listing all of their events and everything. So it was pretty cool to see the different food deals and whatever they have going on at all these businesses that they can update themselves in like 5 minutes or less.
And I think we often think, oh, we know all of the restaurants that are available to us in the city limits of Weatherford. But I often, you kind of get in that rut of going to the same place over and over sometimes based on your schedule. And so I'll open up the app and I'm like, oh, yeah, I should go to this place this time. So it's a really cool opportunity to check out everything in Weatherford.
So our offices, like City Hall and Development Neighborhood Services, the library, everything will be closed on Friday, guys, because of New Year's Day. So just to let y'all know, sanitation will not pick up Friday. They will be picking up. So they will be picking up earlier, like as in tomorrow, as in Wednesday. I know those guys worked until 9 p.m. yesterday to make sure that everything's getting picked up on recycling and those one-time pickups that would normally happen on Friday. So just to let y'all know that they are working as much as they can, as late as they can until the landfill closes at 9. So if we don't get to your neighborhood tonight, leave your trash out. We will pick it up first thing in the morning. Same thing goes for if we don't get to it Wednesday, leave it out. We'll pick it up Thursday. Let us know if we don't get to it Thursday, unless your normal pickup day is Thursday, and then like let them get through that schedule as well. They're doing the best they can. But I mean, I feel like they're knocking it out the park. Our emergency services, of course, will not be unaffected. So, wow, I said that wrong. Will not be affected. I was like, that's not right. I read unaffected, but I said not. So we'll still have PD and fire, all those emergency responses. They will still be going and helping out the community. But yeah.
All right. So like I said earlier in the broadcast, we will kind of be talking about, projects that we completed this past fiscal year, this last calendar year within the city of Weatherford. And I need to bring up my other browser for you all real quick. Nicole, do you want to talk about, I'm going to bring up the actual report.
Yeah.
And then you can talk about what's inside the publication.
Yeah, so the annual report is, like I have on the slide, it is a summary of our city projects and awards and work for the last fiscal year, which was October 2019 through September 2020. It runs most of our major departments. You can find it on our website, so Blake will pull that up in a second. We do have a summary video that covers a few more things and updates on it. We do this every year. It is found on our page on the website, so under communications and marketing and then publications, but Blake will show it. When you go to the homepage on the website, it's the first thing that you should see, so you can click on it and immediately you can go straight to it and you can flip through it digitally. It's really cool because we keep in touch with most of our departments throughout the year, but there are some projects that or awards that maybe we miss just due to busyness or because the department's busy, so we don't hear about it until after the fact. So I feel like it's a really cool time for us to update ourselves on what's going on in the city. So it's presented to council. So we already presented it to council during the December meeting. It was live the next day on our website.
Yeah, and this is so by charter, by City of Weatherford charter, it is a required annual report that the city manager has to present to city council each year. And so this is that report, and you'll often see your mayor and your council members always have a copy of this on hand. They love this annual report. It allows them to kind of have just a quick glance if they're meeting with citizens, and we use it as well just to kind of show what we've done the past year and what we're working on this next fiscal year as well. So Nicole made this great video to kind of highlight what we accomplished this past year, and I'll show that now.
"2020 has been an unusual year for everyone. However, from street improvement projects to emergency services, Weatherford's ability to pivot and continue building a strong community has allowed all of our departments to shine. Our emergency services turned to video to continue programs like our police department's National Night Out participation, expanding this year to include our fire department and Parker County Hospital District Life Care EMS. And our Fire Clown program also allowed our first responders to connect with our citizens during the pandemic. Both our fire and police departments also partnered up to complete a birthday drive-by program for children and elderly in our community to celebrate their birthdays in a safe manner. Some of our top projects this year were the completion of the Lee and Lamar Street intersection, the South Main Green Ribbon Project, the boardwalk at Lake Weatherford, the design plans began for the new Weatherford Public Safety Facility, and construction progress was made on the Reese Jones Foundation Medical and Surgical Center as a part of the Weatherford Parker County Animal Shelters partnership with Weatherford College. For more information on these and other city projects, check out the annual report hard copy that can be found on our website at www.weatherfordtx.gov.
So that was, there we go. That was, let me turn my volume down here, a quick highlight video, and I'm going to show you all where you can locate this at. So when you go to weatherfordtx.gov,
if you like refresh your page, so it'll show what first happens.
Yep. So when you go there, it'll be the first thing that comes up. You'll just click Learn More. It will bring you to a digital copy. You can actually make it full screen on your desktop or your phone as well. And basically, it's a flip book, a digital flip book, and it gives you an idea. There's a message from the city manager, since this is the city manager's annual report to the city council. We talk about the ordinances that were adopted this past year and resolutions that were made. Of course, we have our organizational chart as well. We have recognition and awards located within this publication. This is a really important two-page part of the annual report, page 14 and 15. It talks about our financial update to kind of give you all an idea of the total budget and how our expenses line up. And we did balance the budget once again, and our finance team did a really great job of balancing the budget again, along with city leadership. And then it gets into each department. So this gets into every department. There's about 15 departments in the city of Weatherford, and it shows you a snapshot of what they've accomplished and what they plan to accomplish this next fiscal year. And so the remaining pages are basically just that. This is a great resource for you all to skim over and glance at, especially if you have questions about what we plan to be working on this next fiscal year. And that's the end of the publication. So it's a really good resource to use. I highly recommend it. And we produce this every year. We've been producing this for a while. And it's always, old reports are also available. Let me turn that off. Old reports are also available at weatherfordtx.gov under our communications and marketing department page as well. So you can go back and look at previous years also. So like I said, we promised, quick show, right?
Super quick.
So what is one thing that, did you have a New Year's resolution for 2020, Nicole, and did you accomplish that?
Yeah, I had a couple.
Okay.
And some of them were kind of prohibited, like based off of travel or like outdoor races and stuff being canceled. So some of those I didn't hit, but I hit all of the ones that were still within my control. I was able to maintain throughout the year. So.
Good.
And I set myself achievable because I feel like I always am the person who every month I'm like, well, what goals can I set for myself this month? So like my New Year's resolutions are more like maintaining, like I was talking to our receptionist, Kayla, and I said, one of my big goals for next year is actually just to make sure that every single month I'm setting goals and achieving them or doing my best to achieve them versus setting like big goals that people give up on 30 to 60 days in.
So you need like an annual report for yourself, right?
I usually, when, it's not crazy, do like a newsletter to go with my holiday card, and I give like an update, which is kind of like an annual report for you or your family. I'm just saying.
Idea. I like that. That's a good
idea.
Did
you see John's at Lake Tyler? Oh, I bet it's beautiful.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
Like looking outside at the rain.
Right.
That's off and on. Well, it's not.
Well,
it's misting right now.
I think regardless of the struggles we've all had in 2020, I think we can all agree that we're still breathing, and it's going to be 2021 has to be a better year.
Hold up. You have to share your goals too, sir.
Oh, I thought I could skim by with that.
No.
Oh, man. I think for me, travel more. We don't really talk about ourselves on the shows too much. So a glimpse into my personal life, my family and I, my wife and my 3 kids, we RV a lot. We were supposed to go to Colorado this last summer, but that got canceled due to COVID. So we like to frequent state parks a lot. So I hope to travel more in 2021. Instead of having to just stay in the local area for COVID, I hope to go out. Our ski trip was canceled. We take the RV skiing, so that's canceled for this winter. So hopefully 2021 gets better. So my goal is to travel more.
Ooh, it's kind of one of my goals. Actually, one of the big things that was a goal for this year that didn't happen was I wanted to finally take that trip I've been planning for to Ireland for years, which obviously is not doable at the moment. But fingers crossed, 2021, 2022. It'll just stay on my list until it happens, basically.
Yeah. And that, I look forward to when you get to do that, because you have been talking about that since you started working for the city.
Yeah, well, I was going to go in March, or not March. I was going to go in April, and then, good times.
Good times. COVID pandemic,
you said it's 70 degrees there. I am actually a little jealous of that weather.
That sounds nice.
If anyone else has any goals or anything they want to talk about, I mean, we really did say we were here for a short show and just kind of talk to everyone. So
yeah, I think this is like our end of year wrap up, and just to kind of be, I don't know.
Thankful for everyone that tuned in when we were able to have shows. I know that this year we weren't as consistent with it as in previous years, but emergencies happen, and that's our job, is to respond to those. So if we put the show off, we put it off because we were either slammed trying to get the annual report done, or emergency was happening and we were trying to organize stuff for COVID. So
yeah. And let us know. We're always looking at ways to improve our live show each week, and just content in general that we push out to you all, whether it's on our website or social media. Let us know if there's more information you would prefer to get or see from the city. We try to give as much information as we can that's available to us from our department. Of course, a lot of projects are fluid situations, so we get updates daily. So what we may have said yesterday is updated to a new day. So, but let us know. We love to hear the comments of information that we can send out.
And stay tuned on our page, because we have a couple really big projects and stuff that we'll be rolling out over the next 8 months. I mean, they're not all connected, but throughout 8 months, we'll have a bunch of stuff launching that we're really going to push on our social media that opens up for you guys to get more input on different things throughout the city.
Yes, Nicole and I have both been involved in a lot of meetings with departments about upcoming surveys that they plan to launch, projects. And so we're excited about 2021. I'm personally excited about 2021. Things that we're doing from the city perspective, I'm very, very excited about. So other than that, I don't see any comments.
No,
that's it.
But as always, you guys can message our page. I know that there are some messages I didn't get back to, but some of them were like, people were telling us, oh, hey, are you guys still flushing the fire hydrant? And they were sent while we were out last week. And I can't reply after a week, Facebook. So I can't reply after a week. So sorry if we didn't get back to your messages, because I know there was like 3 I didn't get to because they messaged last week and I didn't message well. I actually took the week off. Well, minor exception, but I actually took the week off. Do we do curbside? We do on the Christmas tree. There's actually more information on our website, but we do it with the bulk brush pickup.
Yep. So
check for your next bulk brush pickup day and make sure it's out the Monday of the week of your bulk brush pickup.
All right. Well, have a happy New Year. Stay safe, and make your New Year's resolutions, because we're about to be in 2021.
We got this.
Got this. All right.
Bye, guys.
It was great. We'll see y'all in 2021.